If you work in SketchUp 2026, knowing how to hide and unhide objects is one of those small skills that makes a huge difference. It helps you peek inside your model, clear visual clutter, and stay focused when you're working on detailed or technical designs. In this tutorial, I'll show you the quickest ways to hide objects, how to bring them back, and the best method to manage hidden items in complex projects. If this video helps, please hit like and subscribe for more SketchUp tutorials. Alright, let's jump in. First, let's talk about how to hide objects in SketchUp. The simplest method is the right-click option. Just select the object you want to hide, right-click on it, and choose Hide. The object will disappear from view, but it's not deleted, so you can always bring it back later. This is perfect when you need to temporarily remove something from the screen while you continue working. Another quick way is through the menu. After selecting the object, go up to Edit, then choose Hide. This does the same thing as the right-click method, and it's useful if you prefer using the top menus instead of the context menu. If you use SketchUp a lot, getting comfortable with both methods can save you time. You can also hide geometry using the eraser tool. This is especially handy if you want to hide edges without deleting them. Select the eraser tool, hold Shift, and then click the lines you want to hide. Instead of removing the geometry completely, SketchUp will hide it. This is a really useful trick when you're cleaning up complex shapes or simplifying a model view without losing information. Now, let's move on to how to unhide objects. Once something is hidden, it becomes invisible and unclickable, which means you can't just select it normally. SketchUp gives you a few different ways to bring it back, depending on what you need. The first method is the menu method. Go to Edit, then Unhide. From there, you will see options like Last and All. If you choose Last, SketchUp will bring back the most recently hidden item. If you choose All, everything that's hidden in the model will become visible again. This is the fastest option if you just want to restore everything at once. But if you only want to bring back one specific hidden object, the best approach is using Hidden Geometry or Hidden Objects. Go to View, then turn on Hidden Geometry. In SketchUp 2026, you may also see View Hidden Objects depending on your setup. Once this is enabled, hidden items show up as faint, ghost-like shapes. That makes them much easier to find without revealing the entire model. When you spot the hidden object you want, right-click it and choose Unhide. After that, you can turn hidden geometry off again so your model returns to normal. This method is especially useful when you're working on layered models or when you only want to reveal one part of a design. For complex projects, the most powerful method is the outliner. If you're managing lots of groups and components, this is the pro way to keep track of everything. Open Window, then go to Default Tray and select Outliner. The outliner shows a full list of the groups and components in your model so you can quickly identify what's visible and what's hidden. In the outliner, hidden objects usually appear with a grayed out name and a slashed eye icon. To unhide something, just click the eye icon next to that item. Click it again if you want to hide it back. This makes the outliner incredibly helpful when you're working on large architectural models, furniture builds, or anything with lots of nested parts. So to recap, if you want to hide something quickly, use right-click Hide, the Edit menu, or Shift with the eraser tool. If you want to unhide everything, use Edit, Unhide, and then All. If you want to reveal one specific hidden object, use Hidden Geometry or Hidden Objects. And if you want the cleanest way to manage visibility in a complex file, use the outliner. Once you get used to these tools, hiding and unhiding objects becomes second nature and your workflow in SketchUp gets much smoother. If this tutorial helped, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment if you want more SketchUp tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.